In this video, I'm going to show you how to get all the old craftable weapons in Destiny 2 Season 23. So if you're a new or returning player, there has been some changes over the seasons regarding how to get these old craftable weapons. So this is a comprehensive guide on how to get it. And it's the most up-to-date guide in Destiny 2. Also, down in the comment section, let me know your Destiny 2 journey or if this video has helped you. And also, welcome to the channel. I appreciate the support. To see all the craftable weapons available in Destiny 2, you need to go over to the collections tab, go over to patterns and catalysts, and it will show all the available weapons that you can currently craft in the game. So currently right now there are two ways to get access to all the old craftable weapons in Destiny 2. The first way is by farming craftable weapons at the helm. So currently I'm making this video like I said earlier in season 23. So right now you can farm weapons from season 20, 21, 22, and 23 at the helm. So that'll give you old craftable weapons from season 20, 21, and 22, and then the new season 23 craftable weapon. So you can go into the helm and they have all the activities from season 20, 21, 22, and the current season 23, and you could play these activities over and over. And those activities will drop the old craftable weapons along with the new craftable weapons from this season. However, the red borders is a random drop, so sometimes you will get regular versions, sometimes you will get just craftable versions. But make sure you hold on to the regular versions. Do not delete them, because I'm going to show you a way of how we could use them later for craftable weapons. So like I said, through those activities, you'll be able to get the craftable weapons. However, there is a super easy way to get these weapons without even having to play those activities. So let me show you. Alright, so let's say I want to farm old craftable weapons from the Defiant Battlegrounds arena, which was in season 20. And the war table is the weapon and gear vendor from the Defiance Battleground. So when you go over to the war table, you're going to get what's called a seasonal heirloom. And that's pretty much the old artifact that's from that season. So if you read this, this is what basically happens, guys. Just by playing Crucible, Gambit, Strikes, or any playlist, you will get free Defiant engrams from the Season of Defiance without you having to do any battleground activities. Only thing you have to do is play the game as regular, and you will have engrams stacking up at this war table. So after you collect the heirloom, you will be able to farm any of these weapons or gear from the Season of Defiance. To possibly get a craftable weapon from the Season of Defiance weapon pool is going to cost me 1 Defiant engram and 3,000 glimmer to possibly get one to drop. Or let's say I want a specific weapon that I want to farm for a craftable weapon. So for instance, this auto rifle, the Perpetualist, I can basically focus 4 engrams and 3,000 glimmer to make sure I get a guaranteed drop of the auto rifle, and it has a chance to be a craftable weapon. Eventually the craftable weapons will drop. Or you could just come over here and turn over your engrams if you don't want to spend any resources, and you have a chance for any weapon or get a drop. So you see I just got that red border Regent power weapon. So that means this weapon's pattern can be extracted. This is a craftable weapon. So anytime you see a red border, that means that weapon is craftable. And remember earlier when I showed you how to search for weapons that are craftable, it'll tell you how many craftable patterns, red borders, you will need to be able to craft that weapon. So this one was 5. It's normally 3 to 5 weapons you will have to get with a red border before you're able to craft them. So you just come over here and extract the pattern to get progress, or you could delete the weapon and it'll give you progress. So as you can see right here, that means that pattern is unlocked. I have completed 5 of these, so now I could go to the Enclave and I could get that weapon. I do have a full explanatory video on how to craft weapons in Destiny 2 from start to finish. If you need to see that video, the link is down below. And if you want to farm any of the other seasons from 20 to 23, you could just go in here, do the exact same thing, and you'll be able to farm these weapons as well. And the second way to get these old craftable weapons is by farming craftable weapons from vendors. For instance, you could get these weapons from Xur and also Banshee 44. So currently these are all the weapons from season 16 to season 19 from when the Witch Queen dropped. That's when craftable weapons were entered into Destiny 2. So let's say I want to craft this explosive personality grenade launcher. As you can see, I need 3 patterns to craft this weapon. I already have 2 done. I'm gonna go to Xur or Banshee 44 to see are they selling this weapon today. Currently Xur is in the EDZ at the Winding Cove, and he's going to be in Destiny 2 from Friday until Tuesday weekly reset. Xur is going to be selling exotic weapons and gear and also past weapons and gear from past seasons in Destiny 2. And he rotates on what weapons he sells on a weekly basis. So as you can see, Xur is selling explosive personality. And as you can see, it says deep sight activation is available for this weapon. So that means that pattern is craftable. So remember, I only need 3 of these patterns to craft this weapon. And remember, I already have 2 completed. So I only need 1 of these weapons to craft it. However, if you need all 3, make sure you buy all 3. Because this is the hardest part, is finding the weapons that you want it crafted. Alright, so now that you bought the weapons that you want to craft, it's only currently one way, guys, in Destiny 2 for you to complete those patterns. That's by using the deep sight harmonizers from your season pass. So it's going to put deep sight activation on your craftable weapons so you can turn in those patterns. Alright, now make sure you don't put this deep sight on a weapon that's already completed, because you will lose it, and raid weapons require Spoils of Conquest for their activation, not deep sight harmonizer. So currently you have 6 deep sight harmonizers in your season pass. So make sure, guys, when you get those weapons, even if you have to wait to the next season because they're gonna add an additional 6 or maybe more, just save those weapons, save them to the next season, so that way in the season pass, when you activate and level it up, you could get these deep sight harmonizers, so that way you'll be able to craft those past weapons. Alright, so now on my explosive personality for my last pattern, I'm gonna go ahead and add into my deep sight socket that deep sight harmonizer, and that's gonna complete this pattern. And now I'm gonna be able to craft this weapon at the Enclave. And as you can see, my explosive personality pattern is complete. And like I said, Banshee 44 at the tower also sells these old craftable weapons as well. Now, as you can see today, he's selling the Peace of Mind. Now, I have already completed this weapon, crafting it like several seasons ago, so I don't need it. But if you do, make sure you buy as many as you need. However, make sure before you buy them that the weapon says it has deep sight activation, just like how Xur weapons said when I bought that explosive personality. If not, I don't want you to waste your materials. Do not buy them. But if it says that, buy them and then use the deep sight harmonizers with the way that I taught you. Alright, guys, so if you are interested in more Destiny 2 how-to videos, I would suggest you watch this playlist next. Also, don't forget to like and sub. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.